Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Atlantis 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brome build. It's been a little while since I've done a video, so a little rusty. But we're getting to the point in the Cadillac build where I needed to start working on getting more serious with the diorama set on it. So what I did, and I needed my phone to do the calculations, I drew out pretty much the layout of what the scene is going to look like. This is going to be the street. And of course, this is the gutter area of the street. There'll be a curb right here, which I plan on making with balsa wood. I'll just kind of round it up and shape it and try to get it as scale as I can. And it'll have to be sanded down, and it'll go something like that. And then I'll have to build this area up a little bit to do some static grassing there, if that's the way, proper term for it, static grassing. I got a static grass machine I've had for, a year and a half. Haven't used it yet. It is time. But basically, this'll be static grass. These are paved walkways to either side of my garage, which the garage will be here. It'll have a roof on it and everything. I'm thinking of building it with the garage door open, so that way I can look through the garage out and see the front of the car, because the car is basically going to sit about right here, is what I plan to do, in the driveway. And then there's a gravel drive off here that goes into the property a little bit more. But in this video, what I'd like to accomplish, since I've been rambling for almost 2 minutes, I need to get to work. I would like to paint where the grass is going to be the brown oxide color to give it a dirt appearance. I would like to do the granite gray for the driveway. It's the closest gray I have that would match the color of my driveway. And the gutter area, where the curb would be. And then the street's going to be this pewter gray, a little bit darker than the drive. But I like to get those painted, if I can, in this video. So I think I will start with I might as well just start with a pewter gray. I've shaken it up. I'm probably just going to dab it on there and start brushing. Would probably be the easiest way to do it. Maybe. There we go. I got a bunch there. And it might take a few coats. Oh no, it's coating actually pretty good. But yeah, I was able to salvage my, I don't know if anybody watched the, oh, that's actually coating really well. Sorry, I'm impressed by the paint coating right now. If you watched the video that I did of the white walls and the center caps, had a mishap there. I talking too much with my hands or something. I can't remember exactly what I did, but it was a big old mess. Ended up having the decals in there too long. Hit the bucket of water they were in, and the decals came off the sheet. But I was able to salvage them, and once I got the decal set on them, they ended up looking pretty good. Oh, I did not expect this to cover that well. I thought it was going to be really really light. You know, kind of when you paint something and you don't have quite enough paint on the brush and it's really The coverage isn't there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I really laid that paint on thick too. And it's pretty quick drying. These are, as you probably noticed if you've ever been to a Walmart or whatever, that's where it came from. Try not to do as much as I did there. Well, that should do plenty. And it's drying fairly good, actually. Try to follow my lines a little better than I'm doing. But basically on the car, all I really need to do left is pretty much put the chrome pieces on, the top on. I do need to bare metal foil the trim around where the windows would go. And we're getting to the point in the P40 as well. It's time to start making the diorama base for it. That one there, I kind of started Googling pictures because I kind of wanted to do I think I'm going to title it Prepare for Takeoff or something like that. Each one of my dioramas will have a little plaque on the front of it or on the side somewhere. I'm going to balsa sheet over where the foam is. And then I'll have a little plaque with a little title on it that will say the name of it. But anyways, the P40, I found a photo online of like a Jeep, and somebody kind of wanted to do something more than just the P40, but have it at the airfield. The pilot's ready to go, and I was thinking having the Jeep has a driver, and like the driver just dropped the pilot off to his plane type deal. Thought that would be kind of neat. Just a little bit. Yeah, kind of hard to control that. Perfect, I think. That worked out good. We even got a little crack in our street. How about that? Just like my real street. Actually, since we're getting into spring, I should chunk it up a little bit and have little pieces of asphalt on the road. That's how bad some of the roads got torn up here where I'm at. But anyways, I have to clean that off. I think while that's drying, I might work on this, the brown oxide here. And I do I'm going to get some HO scale model railroad ballast that looks similar to the gravel that I got on my driveway here and sprinkle some of that down. I think I'll flip this around, actually. Make it a little bit. I don't know. Let me check. Nah, that's too long. I'll be bumping into that something terrible. Get a little wider brush because this is a little more ground we got to cover. I'm going to try not to lose my lines, but it's not going to be the end of the world if I do. This one looks like it's soaking in a little more too. And it doesn't have to be completely covered either. The driveway and the road do. Like the groundwork here doesn't really have to be too crazy because we're gonna have a bunch of static grass on it. Oh, look at that! I got my thumb in there, or my little finger in there. I was wondering how long I'd go before I did that. All of a sudden, I felt it, and I was like, ugh, that feels weird. Well, we'll just get a little more of the gray here. A little dab on the brush. Like so. See, I missed a couple spots anyway. There. I'll have to be a little more careful there. It's been a long time since I painted anything like this. There we go. I think we're going to be safe now. It's more mud right now than anything. I suppose I could keep my head out of the shot. Noticed in some of my videos my head gets in the way. Alright, need more. We should get some ground there. It's quiet in here tonight. Got a little something in there. I need to get off there. Hopefully that did it. Oh, I don't need any more paint over there. I considered airbrushing this. Oh, missed a spot. To make it go a little quicker, but then I'm like, And you gotta tape stuff off, and well, I guess if I was careful, I wouldn't have to. Overspray wouldn't be a big deal with it. There more. Kind of hardened. This brown's hardening on the brush a little quicker than. There we have it. Can we even see anything? Should probably get it on camera for you, huh? At least I'm actually recording this time. I'm having a really bad habit of hit the play button, sit down, and start working, and I've done that a couple times. Okay, we just need a little bit right here. A little on the brush. That should do it. Or not. We need a little more. All right. Awesome. So now, I think what we're going to end up doing is this is going to have to dry for a little bit. And I want that to be good and dry. And this edge here, I think what I'll do is just do the brown here and we'll call that a video. We're already at 20 minutes. So I think we'll just make it a half hour. And then we'll let this dry overnight and then I'll hit the main driveway part. I squirted a lot of paint there. Must be time to eat too. My stomach's rumbling. Notice when I start painting, I didn't notice a lot of these little pits in the plaster that I put down. Way too much paint over here. Easy fixing though. Now let's go over this like this, get some of these, drag some of that paint down here. I'm getting way too into this. Not even talking. Who knew I had to concentrate so hard to paint dirt? It is neat to see the colors go on and see it start to come together, though. Everything. Like I said in the previous video, I did the mock-up of I threw the front bumper on, and the rear bumper wouldn't stay on with just pressing it on. But I did put the headlight buckets in and the front grille in it. Got the tires on the axles and put it on the car and set it on plopped it down on the counter here and admired it for a little bit. It's fun when you get to that point. You can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't realize it, but I was looking through my playlist and I got like 70 some videos of that brome being built. It's quite a video log. And it'll be fun down the road to when I start doing other models. I can watch one of them old brome videos and say, hey, that worked out, or hey, that did not work out. Can learn off of it. It's another good thing about uploading to YouTube. Yeah, right there, it was really pitted. A little bit left. I probably did a little too much paint. We'll see. We definitely need to bring it down this way. This part here is missing a big chunk. When I sanded the sides here, yeah, it was right here. I was sanding these sides straight, and there was a little bitty part sticking out here, and then when I sanded too far this way, it popped this whole corner off. I had to replaster that. I was amazed to see that it didn't crack as much as I thought it was going to, too. That was a pleasant surprise. Okay. Smoothing that out. We'll have dirt. Cool. I'll let that dry and see what it looks like, see if it needs a second coat or whatever, but the road's looking pretty good. It's a little light right here. But I think once I get the driveway done, I'll hit it again, maybe, to kind of straighten out the line. But there, we have road, we have lawn dirt, and we'll let that dry and save the rest for another video. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I like to thank everybody who's been thumbs upping the videos and people that have subscribed. I appreciate that. And yeah, if you like the videos, please subscribe. I will warn you though, I tend to get a little nuts uploading sometimes. So if you don't like to be bothered with constant reminders from YouTube that Saki uploads a video, you might want to just subscribe and not click the bell. But if you enjoy it and want to be notified, go ahead and click the bell. I don't really say it much in the videos, but it's nice. I get people that are comments from people now starting to roll in of suggestions and everything, and that's what I want. If you have any tips, if you've done this before, think of a way it can be done a little easier or better, because I do tend to make things hard sometimes. Yeah, feel free to comment. Appreciate it. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.